Hi guys, Colesy, and today I'm going to be looking at this little webcam here. So, noticing a problem with my camera, right? If I cover up, I've got to turn Lewis Capaldi around, I'm afraid. Okie dokie, right, sorry. Let's start this video properly. 3, 2, 1. In a way, I guess, I don't know whether this counts as sponsored, but I was sent this product for free because they contacted me and said, would I like to review it? And I was like, I'll take a look at your webcam because it's related to things I do, which is streaming, YouTube content, etc. And if I can recommend you guys a bit more of either a superior webcam or a more budget-orientated webcam, then I want to do that because I want to share that information with you guys. Okay, so the company in question is, they're called LincPlus. This is their C2 camera, I believe is what it's called, and it's a webcam. It's kind of, you know, I mean, it's similar to other webcams because it's a webcam and they all kind of look the same, but I'm going to be comparing it today against the classic Logitech C920, which I also have set up here on my monitor, which is the one I use to show you the box of the product, because the webcam focuses nicely, whereas my camera, which is my main camera, yeah, that focuses on my face and keeps trying to focus on my face. So if I try and put this in front of it, it doesn't care because it's not a face. The company, LincPlus, they sell these products on Amazon, these cameras. They also, I think they mainly focus in laptops, actually, which I would love to take a look at. So LincPlus, if you want to hit me up with a laptop I can look at, that'll be pretty cool. I'd love to do that. But yeah, these are available on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, we're going to be just checking it out today. So what I figured we'd do, because we're going to compare it against this webcam just to see comparatively, you know, what it looks like, what it performs like, and obviously price-wise we'll compare it. I haven't actually done a test where I kind of just start with it in a box and then literally like live plug it in and set it up. So I'm going to try and do that and just see how easy it is to set up and get running from out the box. It's a little bit longer than the C920 and more rounded. It is USB-C on the back, which is pretty interesting because I think actually it's interesting that the cable comes out at all, because I'm pretty sure most webcams the cable's just wired in. There's no unplugging it. So yeah, but other than that, we got a cable. We did get a cable. I dropped it on the floor. See how long this cable is. It probably says on the box, but I haven't looked. We don't need to read instructions. We know how these things work. It's almost my wingspan. I'm kind of strangling myself a little, but yeah. It's fairly long. I'd say it was reasonable. So yeah, I guess it kind of works the same as any other webcam. It's got this like little bit that bends that you can put on top of the monitor to hold it in place. And other than that, it's got a screw mount so you could mount it to a tripod, etc. It also tilts, like if you want to tilt it up and down a bit. Functional, like any other webcam. Functions pretty much exactly the same. So I've got my camera here, C920 here, and I'm going to mount the other one the other side so that it's, I guess, as close as possible to being a similar angle. Okay, so I've got monitors, blah blah blah, headphones, Oculus, yeah, Live Gamer Mini, capture card. Right, so Logitech HD Pro webcam C920, that's the webcam, and then M-Track is my audio thing. So I'm assuming this is being recognized as a Sonic's USB camera. Let's try and whack this into OBS then, right? All right, now we have to select it. Sonic's USB camera. Oh! That came up pretty quick. There's the webcam. It's on, it's working. Right, right, so for starters, the color looks different. That's a definite instant thing I'm noticing is the color of, I don't know why the color is so, it's very, I don't know. It's kind of a different hue, I guess. But most of like my camera and everything is I've added kind of a not a LUT, maybe a LUT. I don't know. I've added some coloring, etc., to most of my camera stuff. So it's possible that we could fiddle around with it and get the color to look something more like I would like. Main camera, this is not a comparison to the main camera. The main camera is literally a DSLR. It's like a proper camera going through a capture card. The quality of this camera is obviously going to be better. This camera was like 4 times the price of a webcam. So we're not comparing the quality of this new camera to the quality of my face cam, because that's not fair. But we are going to compare it to the Logitech, because that's kind of the standard camera that people buy. Yes, this is going to be a lot cheaper than the Logitech, but we're going to see if it's worth buying if you're on a budget, or if it's just worth buying overall instead. Let's do a first little test I got a little Charmander here, little Charmandy boy. We're just gonna test how quickly it can like focus on it, I guess. So we'll start with this camera. We'll start with the Logitech. Logitech's sort of focused. It dropped in and out. Back to my face. Logitech. Not too bad. Not too shabby. It focused. This one. This one. LincPlus. Do you have an autofocus? I'm not sure that this even wants to focus on this. It doesn't seem to want to focus properly or like automatically. Don't know what that is. Right, let's have a look. I want to look how much the Logitech webcam is. The Logitech C920/C920E, don't know the difference in those. The price of that, new from Amazon, is 84 British pounds. It's currently on offer for, it's supposed to be 99 pounds apparently, but it's on offer at the time of making this video for 84. I keep putting my beanie the wrong way around and it looks weird. Let's have a look at the LincPlus. Hang on, I've just noticed a great deal here. Okay, so the LincPlus is telling me it is 29 pounds on Amazon. That's actually like significantly cheaper. That's like a third of the price. So yeah, third of the price. It seems to work. I mean, it's a camera. It's obviously working. It's got quite a wide angle. Like that is actually really wide. Like you can see like right out here. You can't see that on the Logitech one. But yeah, this is 29 pounds on Amazon. So actually that's a pretty decent price. It's not an awful webcam at all. It seems to look fine. I mean, yeah, like I said, you might want to mess with the colors and it does seem to just have sort of everything in focus. Let's compare. Like in the background, you can see that I've got the ugly drinks box, like this one with the big logo, right? That says ugly. I'm using the LincPlus camera that I'm pointing at. So this ugly box. So you can see, or it looks at least to me, until I edit this, I'm not gonna know for definite, but it looks to me like the background is a little more blurred on the Logitech camera, and on the LincPlus, literally everything is in focus, which is not necessarily a bad thing at all. It's got a voucher for 15% off on Amazon right now. And also it says, there's a promotional message that says buy one, save £10 with this code. I'm gonna just copy this code. I'll put it in the description as well, you know, just in case for some reason that they take the code away, but it still works. I don't know, I'll drop the code in the description next to the link. I'm gonna try it. Can I apply both the 15% voucher and also take £10 off? Because if I can, that's gonna be pretty good. Right, I'm gonna go to checkout. Let me log in. It's taken the percentage off, that's good. Now if I enter a code, apply, it did! You can use both! Okay, right. If you're watching this video and you want a really cheap webcam that looks half decent, then go and check the link now, because you can get this for like £15. No, £14.65 you can get this for. I'm gonna put it on screen. £14.65! Oh, that's a good price. That's a good price. Let's have a quick look at if we can alter anything. Like, can we mess around configuring video? Configure video. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we got this little doodah. I reckon I can probably well, I say fix the color. I reckon I can make the color better in my preference. We fiddled with the settings and actually the camera looks a lot nicer now. Right, so I'm not going to fiddle around with the colors too much more because we've been through that. I could fiddle around with for ages to get the color exactly how I wanted it, but we've sort of altered it slightly to make it look, I think, slightly better. Now, the last thing we're going to want to test is the audio. Now, audio typically from a webcam is not the greatest, so don't necessarily be expecting as good a sound as you're getting from this microphone. I'll put some links in the description to videos I've done about microphones if you want to check those out, if you're looking for like a budget microphone or a decent microphone. So check those out. Nonetheless, we're going to check the audio of these webcams and compare them. I'm just going to do a quick little Audacity recording of each of the microphones and listen to them, and we'll see what we think to them. Let's start off, being as it's in here, let's start off with the HD Pro Webcam C920, the Logitech. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the microphone of the Logitech webcam. Testing. Well, that's... I wouldn't recommend using that. That sounded like trash. So that's the Logitech. It sounded horrible. Let's check out this webcam. Right. Looking at the wavelength stuff, the actual wave of it, it looks like it's not as bad. It looks like it's not going to deafen me at least. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing. This is the microphone of the LincPlus webcam. Testing, testing, testing. I'm in genuine shock. That webcam's not bad. That audio is pretty good. Compared to the Logitech, it's so good. Wow, that's some heckin' audio, bruh. It just sounds all right. That's fine. That's perfectly fine audio. This isn't the worst audio I've ever heard by far. This is better than most of my audio in my beginning videos. I would almost argue that this webcam's audio is better than like a fair few gaming headset audios. Like, it actually sounds usable. Well, that has blown me away. And the fact that you can get this camera for £15 with these discounts, like, it's cheap anyway, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a cheap alternative to something like the Logitech, like a high-end webcam. Yes, it only does 30 frames per second rather than 60 frames per second, which I think C920 frame rate. I want to make sure I'm not talking shit. Yeah, so the C920 can do 60 frames per second. This is only 30 frames per second. So yes, you're getting less FPS from your webcam, which means it's not going to look as smooth, but I think it's perfectly fine. I mean, it's usable. The audio is great in this thing. Like, that has genuinely been like an incredible shock to me how good the audio of this thing was. Like I said, you can dial in the colors to get it sort of nicer the way you want it. I would recommend doing that because for some reason from the start it looks weird to me. But yeah, you can see all the crap that I've got on the sofa in the background, and there's a monitor down there and all that rubbish. Because it's so wide, you can actually see right into the corner. That's incredible. Like, you can see the corner of the room. I don't think any camera I've ever had has that wide of an angle. And you can see like the rest of this boom arm here as well. It's pretty cool. Like, I like the wide angleness of it. It looks really good. I wonder if I could use this for, this might be a good camera for me to use for VR. The ease of setting it up, literally it was plug and play. I know things say plug and play. They're like, oh, it's plug and play. But, you know, sometimes you plug it in, you got to wait a couple minutes for it to like download a driver or update or something. Literally, this thing was plug and play. I plugged it in, looked at devices, and it was like, yep, there's a webcam there. I'm like, okay, let's see if I can add this into the live recording that I'm doing. And it just got added. It just added, simple, easy. It was there. It worked. It was literally the most plug and play thing I've ever used. Like I said, link is in the description. I'll also put a link, I'll put next to the link, I'll put the discount code that it had there, which was £10 off when you buy one, which is literally just £10 off. It also had a 15% off voucher thing that I ticked, and I managed to get it down to under £15. So I'll drop that code in there just in case that's still usable, even if they take it away. But even without the discounts, it's still a very reasonable price for the webcam you're getting. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want to see more of this style of video where I'm reviewing stuff. I have a fair few things to actually like make these kind of videos on. I've got some like VR headset stuff. What else have I got? I've got a bunch more stuff I bought from an auction. So if you guys want to see more review style things, then let me know, because I'm always buying stuff that I could do little reviews on that are related to what I do. They're gaming related, they're VR related, they're streaming or video content creation related. So it's not completely out of the blue. I'm not going to suddenly like review a mattress that I bought or something weird, unless you really want to see that. You guys will probably say you want to see that just to make me make a really weird video, so I probably won't make that video. What do you think to this webcam as well? Because obviously, like, you guys are having to look at it during the video, and what do you guys think to it? What do you guys think? Would you buy this webcam? Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye! Wave to all of the cameras. One camera, main camera, Logitech camera, LincPlus camera. Bye!